Hello, everyone. It's Mr. Skin. It's a special time of year. It's time for our 22nd annual Anatomy Awards, which is pretty amazing. I've been doing this for 22 years. The first one was in March of 2000. And when I look back at it, it's just so prehistoric compared to what my team helps me put together these days. And by the way, you could either go to the front page of MrSkin.com and see the list for free, or we'll even put a link into this for you to go directly in and see it. Like I said, you could see all the categories completely for free and enjoy it, because it is another great year. And normally I do this in late March or late February or early March. And this year, because the 93rd Academy Awards is Sunday night on ABC, we always do our Anatomy Awards the same week as the Oscars. So we had to push the Anatomy Awards out to April. But I don't think it's a big deal. I think nudity, whatever the time of the year, works. And this was just another outstanding year. And one of the things that I love about this Anatomy Awards, it's a great way for us to curate stuff that people just didn't get a chance to see. And, you know, my team goes through every movie and television show that comes out in the US, but also a ton of foreign content. And we always find, you know, we're going to always have the normal categories like best breast, best butt, best lesbian scene. But then every year we find these wild and crazy things that happen that then we go ahead and create a category for it, just to make sure that we could show it, because there's just stuff that you just need to see, and most people just don't have the time, obviously, to see everything. And our team does, and we really found some great stuff this year that I hope you enjoy. And I'm going to go through this with you and get to a combination of the basics, and basics in a good way, like the solid stuff we always do, and then the wild and weird that we're able to curate, and you can check it out. So let me start with, and I'm going to follow along, look at the website with you, is Best Thong. It's one we try to do every year. I don't do one every year because it has to be, you know, above and beyond great thongness, but the winner this year is Julia Fox from Uncut Gems. That's the Adam Sandler movie that a lot of people just, you know, it was weird because it was so dark and you had never seen him in a role like this. But the girl that he had the affair with in the apartment scene in a thong is Julia Fox. And that thong scene, people were asking me when that movie came out, who is the girl? Who is that girl? Well, some good news on Julia Fox, though she wasn't nude in Uncut Gems. She was in a thong. She wasn't totally nude. She was almost nude. She did do a movie called Private Chat, which came out on February 9th this year, in which she plays a webcam girl, and it's just fantastic. I'll definitely be talking about that in next year's Anatomy Awards. So definitely check that out. But the best thong, without question, Julia Fox in Uncut Gems. Now, we also started over the last couple of years giving out an award for Best Merkin. If you don't know what a merkin is a pubic wig that women wear, especially in the last 10 years with all the television shows based in a bygone era, or, you know, full nude scenes from actors or actresses that are supposed to be in, you know, like the 1850s. You can't be shaved back then, which many actresses are today, so they need to wear merkins. And the winner this year was Alison Brie in a movie called Horse Girl, which came out February 20th in February of 2020. And Alison Brie, of course, was Annie in Community, very popular. When she did Glow in 2017 on Netflix, that was a big deal. That was her nude debut. She is completely nude here, but she is wearing a merkin, and it's still a great scene. I wish she wasn't wearing a merkin, but She is, and it won our best Merkin. But just Alison Brie and Horse Girl, definitely a scene you want to see for sure. We also had an award this year for Best Nude Selfie, which it makes sense. Selfies are huge. But it was Daisy Edgar Jones and Normal People, and that was an Irish series from Hulu. And she became really popular at our website. In fact, I think the show was nominated for 4 Emmys. She was nominated for a Golden Globe. And I remember reading about this show, and what people really dug about it is, the name is Normal People, but it made people feel like they were watching normal people. They weren't watching like contrived, what Hollywood thinks a young couple should act like. And it was very authentic. But in the 6th episode, she's completely nude and does a selfie. And it won our Best Nude Selfie, Daisy Edgar Jones and Normal People. Now, inevitably, we always try to, find the weird and crazy. And with COVID and the pandemic and everyone wearing masks, we thought, why not do a hottest mask nudity? And we found in a movie I'm sure very few people saw called Yummy with Camille Van Lerberg. It's about this, it's like a comedy horror movie about a couple who goes to a rundown like plastic surgery place and finds a bunch of zombies. And she's topless, but she's wearing this funky mask. And in honor of the pandemic and everything we've been going through, why not get a topless scene with a mask on? It's not the type of mask you'd see at Walmart, but it's still a mask. And we thought it'd be fun to do that award. So hottest mask nudity, Camille Van Lerberg and Yummy. You could see that. And again, remember, you can see all this stuff for free at MrSkin.com if you want to check it out. Best lesbian scene. I was completely blown away by the scene with Saoirse Ronan and Kate Winslet in Ammonite. What blew me away was the fact that these are 2 A-list actresses. I mean, Saoirse Ronan's been nominated for 4 Academy Awards. Kate Winslet's been nominated obviously many times as an A-list actress. They're both A-list actresses, but at the hour and 23-minute mark of this movie, and Kate Winslet plays this paleontologist in the 1840s, and she meets a younger woman played by Saoirse Ronan. They have a sex scene at the hour and 23-minute mark. It's almost like you stumbled upon a porn movie, like a porno site. At one point, Saoirse's sitting on Kate Winslet's face. It's just incredible to me that 2 A-list actresses would do this. And it's an awesome scene, but it's also a shocking scene. And if you haven't seen it yet, check it out. It's from the movie Ammonite. Saoirse Ronan and Kate Winslet, best lesbian scene. It wasn't even close. Definitely want to see it. Another memorable moment from 2020 was our best full frontal. I love this because full nudity is awesome. And without question, the best full frontal scene this year was Matilda DeAngelis in The Undoing. That was that Nicole Kidman, Hugh Grant thriller. It debuted on HBO on October 25th. And in the very first episode, Nicole Kidman is sitting in the locker room. Matilda DeAngelis, who's an Italian actress, walks in completely nude, full frontal, and it's just, and plus like with HD and 4K or whatever you're watching it on, full nudity is more graphic. I mean, you can see razor burn. It's like pretty crazy stuff. So she was beautiful. She's an Italian actress. She also has a new television show, I think it's from France, called Leonardo, which is out now, where she's nude again. Not to the level of nudity she was in The Undoing, but still, definitely check that out. Really great stuff. Best breasts, before I get into some funky categories, best breasts was Beatrice Barrichello in We Are Who We Are, which is a HBO show with Chloe Sevigny. She's based on a military base in Italy, and she's raising some kids, or some teens, and they're in kind of like a coming of age drama. And her kids go out and meet all these beautiful Italian guys and girls. And Beatrice was one who had a nude scene in the 4th episode. Obviously, we saw a lot of great breasts this year. Laya Fontaine and Hockey Girls, Marissa Bela in Industry from HBO were in the running, but Beatrice just barely beat him out. But wow, what a great topless scene. And best breasts we saw in 2020 from We Are Who We Are, the cool HBO show. Now, a really fun scene, one that I never had happen before, that I wanted to share with you, do a couple of these crazy ones before I wrap it up, is Best Burning Bush. Very biblical title, but I got to explain what happened here because I've never seen this in a movie, but it's really cool. So the winner was Amy Malloy in Animals. Animals was like an Australian-Irish country movie that we discovered. It's a comedy drama, and so our guys are watching it, our team's watching it, and these girls, including Amy, are in a bar. They're doing shots, getting drunk. Amy takes her clothes off, gets completely nude, goes on top of the bar as a joke, and starts crawling, and doesn't realize there's a candle below her, and the candle catches her bush on fire. And it's just a wild, crazy scene. It's our best burning bush. And it's a must-see for anyone who has never seen a real burning bush. I don't know how they did it. I don't know if she was in danger at any time, but really cool nude scene, and one of our best burning bush that you got to check out. I just love that. A couple others, like I got to say, this Best Fuzzy Tentacle Sex is a crazy one. It's Jamie Chung in Lovecraft Country, and a lot of people that saw the picture of this can't believe how crazy it is. Lovecraft Country is a HBO show, and Jamie Chung was on that Real World, and I think it was like the 14th season she kind of became famous and made the transition into acting. And she is having sex with Jonathan Majors, normal sex scene, hot, both nude. You're thinking, oh man, this is like great scene. And all of a sudden, I think he orgasms, and then all of a sudden, these fuzzy tentacles start shooting out of her eyes, her ears, her nose, and other parts of her body, and then connect into him. And it's just, again, it's something I'd never seen before. And we had to give it some sort of an Anatomy Award, so our team came up with Best Fuzzy Tentacle Sex. Again, it's from Lovecraft Country, the sci-fi horror show. But must see, if you haven't seen this, it's crazy. The video of this is just wild. Obviously, it's CGI for that, but still pretty crazy. Love that. And then, like, I should mention Best Mukbang, because people have been asking me what the hell is that. I didn't know too much about it either, but I guess it's a Korean term. And it was Madeline Zima and Perry Mason. And what it means is, like, if you're, it's like where you do like online. I guess there's especially in Asian countries where you get people that like they'll eat a bunch of food while they're interacting with an audience, and it's called mukbanging, I guess. And it means eat and broadcast or something. And so in this Perry Mason, Madeline Zima, who by the way was the daughter in The Nanny. She's all grown up now, and in the first episode, Matthew Rhys is he's getting some intel on this. I don't know if he's a politician or what, but she's covered in pies and whipped cream and food, and he's going down on her and going nuts, and it's a crazy scene while Matthew Rhys is snapping pictures. And we gave it our best mukbang scene. I don't think we've ever done that award before, so that was pretty cool. But it'll give you an idea, and I don't, I want you to stop by the site and check out our best butt bongos from the show P-Valley, our best trans nudity, best orgy scene, best butt. We even had a best group shower, best back burger, best public nudity. So lots of great stuff. And like I said, you can just go to the front page of MrSkin.com, check this out for free. Really proud of my team. This is a year's work of going through movies and television shows and kind of setting the wild and crazy stuff to the side and wait for the Anatomy Awards so we could show it all in one fell swoop. But if you haven't stopped by the website, please do. The link here in the video, you can link directly to the list. Please check it out. Very proud of it. And that's it. I'll talk to you guys next week. Thanks so much.